So China and India are the only two countries in Asia which are busy buying and collecting gold. Because if we look at the way the atmosphere of war is prevailing between many countries around the world, and the situation is getting worse, then whether it is rupee or dollar or euro or pounds or any other foreign currency can lose its strength due to sudden deterioration of the situation and can be reduced to dust. But gold is the only thing which will become expensive when there are situations like war and amidst the deteriorating situation between many countries. And in exchange of this gold, any country can manage its economy. That is why in the race of buying gold and collecting it in the country, while China is running ahead, India is also not ready to leave China. But this news that came recently has shocked many countries around the world that India's relations with China, India's neighbouring country, are getting stronger recently. This China has discovered the world's largest gold reserves in its country. And this gold reserve is so huge that its valuation is said to be $83 billion. But the question arises that what effect will it have on India? Will it benefit India or will it harm India? Let's know all this information in this video. But before moving forward, like this video and subscribe to the World Studio YouTube channel because it helps us a lot. See, recently China has discovered a very large gold reserve. And it is being told that this gold reserve is so huge that such a large gold reserve has never been found in any country in the world till date. Because the gold reserve found in China is likely to contain about 1,000 metric tons of gold. That is, every person will directly say that China has got Cuba's treasure, because its total valuation is going to be around $83 billion. And you can guess how big a gold reserve this is for China from this. The total gold reserve that the Reserve Bank of India, which is called the Golden Bird, has, is also worth around $67.5 billion. That is, for China, this is no less than Cuba's treasure, because China has discovered more gold reserves in a single mine than the total gold reserves that the RBI of India, which is called the Golden Bird, has. If we look at this directly, then the people of India will be worried that China is getting Cuba's treasure. But we are lagging behind China despite being the Golden Bird. But if we look at it indirectly, then India is also going to get a huge benefit from this. However, it is not that we will get some part of the gold reserves found in China, so we will benefit. Rather, neither will we buy gold from China, nor will China give any part of its gold reserves to India. But because of this gold reserve that China has got, we will have a huge benefit. And the medium will not be China, but some other country. To understand this, first of all you see this chart, in which the ranking of the country is shown according to the gold reserve, that which position it is in this matter. And if you pay attention, then America is on the #1 position in this ranking, which has a gold reserve of 8,133 tons. But if we talk about China, so in terms of gold ranking, China is on the 6th position, which has about 2,264 tons of gold. And India's position is on the 8th position, in which our RBI has a gold reserve of about 840 tons. And if we talk about the last 1 year, so both India and China are increasing their gold reserves rapidly. So that in future, due to wars going on between many countries, the environment deteriorates. Even then, this gold can be used to control our economy. And if we talk about the figures, then in the year 2023, China has imported gold worth about $76 billion. Whereas if we talk about India, then last year India was able to import gold worth only $66 billion from other countries to its country. That is, you can imagine that even though India could not match China in terms of gold import, China was running ahead. So even though India was behind in the race, India is not going to back down. Because we also have to increase the economy of our country, and we should be safe in the future. That is why RBI is not taking its eyes off increasing the gold reserves. And RBI is continuously increasing the gold reserves in India. Along with this, the gold that was kept in Britain, we are also importing it to our country, and we have to know the importance of gold. So you see this chart, which is the data between the year 2019 to 2024, in which we will be able to see clearly that the price of gold has been increasing year after year. And even today, it is increasing rapidly. Even the Indian rupee is gradually losing its value against the dollar. But the price of gold can never decrease, and it will always increase. That is why RBI is focusing on increasing the gold reserve, so that in future, if the conditions of the country suddenly deteriorate, then take out a piece of this gold and send it to another country, so that in return our needs can be met. And in the meantime, recently the world's largest gold reserve has been found in China. Like an opportunity for India, a new way has opened up, in which we can increase our gold reserves even more by buying gold at cheap prices. Because we told you that China is a very big country in terms of buying gold. And in such a situation, if a huge reserve of gold has been found in China itself, in which it is being said that there is a gold reserve of 1,000 metric tons. So it is a simple matter that when Chinese companies start extracting gold from the mines, then China, which is buying a large amount of gold from other countries every year, will stop buying it. And if we talk about the current time, then both China and India buy most of their total gold requirements from Switzerland. And apart from this, both countries buy gold to some extent from countries like Australia and Hong Kong. That is, what I mean to say is that when China stops buying gold, then it is obvious that due to the fall in supply, countries like Switzerland will be ready to give gold to India at a low price. But this will happen when China stops buying gold from other countries, and China will do this only when companies, not China, start mining gold. But just think about it. The gold reserves that China has found are not a little bit. Rather, it is 1,000 metric tons of gold. At present, even after this, if China finds more gold reserves, then it will not start exporting gold so easily, because it wants to increase its own reserves. In such a situation, when China starts mining gold, it is certain that there will be a price for gold, but this will not be for a long time. Rather, it will be for the short term. That is, if India wants, it can buy and store gold in large quantities in the same short term. And the price of that gold is sure to increase in the future. That is, we were buying gold anyway. But if the same gold is available at cheaper prices, then what can be better than this for us? At present, what do you think? That the world's largest gold reserves will be found in China. What will be its impact on India? Do share your opinion in the comments and like this video and share it with your friends so that they can also get information. To see more such updated videos, subscribe to World Studio YouTube channel. Thank you.